In 1983, Ralph Bakshi, the same chap who did Fritz the Cat, the first half of The Lord of the Rings, and Wizards, made the fantasy film Fire and Ice. The artist Frank Frazetta was a co-producer, and a few renowned artists worked on the backgrounds, which are very pretty. Conan the Barbarian had just been a successful cinema hit, and so the hope was to cash in on the trend. Should you see this film? Well, let's just say that you shouldn't consider it to be an urgent task. Frankly, it annoys me to see so much work and talent being squandered on such a weak script. But never mind that. I know what you really want to learn. Does Larn, the hero, get knocked out and recover with no loss of function more or less often than Teegra, the equally underdressed heroine, gets captured and escapes unharmed? Only one way to be sure. Let's count. Well, Larn the impressively clean-shaven takes an early lead by getting knocked out almost immediately. Down he goes. But he's all right. The rest of the film isn't about a man staggering around with concussion. Yes, he seems fine. Oh no! A nasty fall like that is bound to render a man like... Oh no. No, he's fine again. Doesn't count. Teegra breaks her duck now with a capture that's so epic it's in slow motion. How does the captor climb down again with her over his shoulder? We never find out. Don't worry though, she will soon escape. She distracts them with her boobs, and then, just when they... nothing. She just swims off. The boob thing was irrelevant. She then hides in a log, and as the abductors are searching for her, one sticks his hand in but gets bitten by a huge creepy crawler. Why didn't it bite her? Because she's too lovely. I can't award the point though, because this was not a capture and escape. It was an almost captured and lucky break, which is different. So it's still 1-1. Oh, but soon she trips over just before getting to another lake, and they're upon her. But no, they start fighting among themselves, and she's able to float away on a log. No, he's just asleep. Doesn't count. But soon they find her again, and she seems helpless in their clutches, but then a massive monster appears, kills all her captors, and ignores her because she's needed in the rest of the film. What's this? Has our hero fallen unconscious again? No, this time he was pretending, so it doesn't count. Has Teegra been captured again? No, this doesn't count either, because Larn is the good guy. So, our main characters have met, and they hardly feel the cold. Oh, you'd think he'd let her be the one nearer the fire. Before you know it, they are enjoying an innocent swim when he is grasped by the tentacles of a gigantic lake monster. He stabs it in the eye, and in its agony it hurls him a surely fatal distance, and splat! He's out for the count again, this time face down in water, leaving her all alone again, and of course she's immediately recaptured. Larn learns to breathe through his ears and survives. But what's this? Is he trying to get points by being captured? Sorry, Larn, but only brain-damaging head trauma counts for you. The rules are clear. His captor is a bonkers character who should either not be in this film or should be its lead, because he seems quite capable of defeating all the evil in the world on his own. Teegra's new captors try chaining her to one of their own. What could go wrong? No, that's just how he sleeps. Doesn't count. Fortunately, this world's swamps have no mosquitoes. Aha! Her captors get very drunk. Yes, that could do it. She uses her precious seconds of being ignored to cut a thick chain with a knife, suggesting that she's not the brightest of candles. Anyway, with an impressive effort, she manages to drag her spectacularly drunk captor to a cliff edge, and then knock herself out. And I'm sorry, but I'm really not happy about the competitors trying to score points using the criteria assigned to their opponent. Seriously, just look at this mystery guy go! Why are we bothering with Larn? Anyway, Teegra wakes up again, and if she can just avoid being captured for a short... Oh, for goodness sake. So, she is delivered to a lingerie model who lives in a hovel in the woods, and yes, of course she's a witch who knocks her out with magic, but Teegra gets no points for knockouts. Meanwhile, Dark Wolf, takes on this lot on his own. What do you think happens? But Teegra's captors are slain, and so... No, she's captured again. She didn't even really get an escape that time. I think for an escape to count, you have to be not captured for at least, say, a minute. She ends up in the hands of a more high-ranking villainess, Queen Juliana, who takes her to a palace made of ice, but luckily Teegra was wearing her warmest bikini. The evil sorcerer there has her hurled into a deep ice pit, where she falls unconscious. If Teegra were getting points for being knocked out as well, she'd be winning by miles. Larn tries his luck and immediately falls victim to sorcery and is captured. The sorcerer then challenges him to a sword fight for no apparent reason, but wins by using, yes, you've guessed it, sorcery to knock Larn unconscious, whereupon he is recaptured. Teegra wakes up with no ill effects and escapes the ice pit. Larn, you can see here, is very much not unconscious, but he is then hurled into a cell and falls unconscious again. Later, Teegra tries to rescue him, but quickly has to hide and gets captured. A guard opens the cell door for no reason, and Larn is able to escape by brute force. He runs from the palace, hotly pursued, slips and falls, almost unconscious, I suppose it can be habit forming, and is then about to be recaptured when this guy shows up in the nick of time yet again and kills everyone, and then Larn slumps unconscious. Darkwolf then goes into the palace and kills everyone again. The sorcerer starts an earthquake, thinking it might help, and this causes Teegra's guards to leave, but then the queen captures her for a few seconds, and then Teegra runs off. Darkwolf then takes on the big baddie, and though granted he has initial trouble, he then redoubles his effort, shouts a lot, glows blue, and kills his foe. So Larn, the main hero, doesn't even get to do this bit. It's a fantasy film, so everything explodes for a while, and of course, Larn and Teegra both escape without a scratch. They end up either unconscious or asleep. It's so difficult to tell. Either way, they slowly awaken and are both fine. Darkwolf goes to a huge amount of effort to present himself like this to them, and Larn gets the girl, even though Darkwolf did all the work and never went unconscious once, proving that life just isn't fair. Is this because Larn captured Teegra's heart? Possibly, but no, she's not getting a point for that.